Hey, Scolaire, the cruisegenius.com. This video is sponsored by GigSky. If you're concerned about a high cell phone bill when you return from your cruise or when you travel overseas like Greece, Spain, Italy, GigSky is the answer for you. Check them out, gigsky.com. They have data plans and it uses your built-in eSIM. You don't need a little plastic thing to shove in your phone. Most phones have a built-in eSIM. I used it on my last cruise, works great. Check them out, gigsky.com, and then email me, slayer1961@gmail.com. I'll give you a super secret link and a promo code for 10% off your GigSky data plan. Let's talk about loyalty clubs. Now, each cruise line has their own loyalty club. Why? They want you to sail with them over and over and over again. They don't want you to go to their competition. They want you to stick with them. So let's talk about Carnival, for example. VIFP, very important, fun person. And I'm just going to give you an overview. You can Google it or check the description of this YouTube video to get in the weeds, but I'll give you an overview. VIFP Club, right? Very important, fun person. I'm Platinum, which means I've sailed over 75 days on Carnival. What perks do I get? What perks do I get? Oh, like early boarding, discounts on certain things, a free welcome drink, things like that. Now you have Holland America Line. I am a 3-star mariner in their Mariners Club, and I have over 100 days on Holland America Line. Now you're gonna say, hey Scott, and I'm gonna say, hey what? Doesn't Carnival own Holland America? Why don't they shake hands and why can't it match and all that stuff? I don't know why, but I can tell you that Royal Caribbean does that. I've sailed a little bit with Royal Caribbean, and now I'm going to be sailing on Celebrity, and yes, they kind of match your status. Now, is it exactly? You got to look at the details, but I believe I'm select on the Captain's Club on Celebrity, so that's cool. But let's talk about Virgin Voyages and MSC. They status match. What does that mean? I've got 100 days on Holland America Line. I got 75 days on Carnival. So both with MSC and Virgin Voyages, I went online and I had to, let me just say with Virgin Voyages, I had to print out and email my proof of status with Holland America. See, you got to pick out which one you want the most, right? Like I have the most days with Holland America, so that's 100, which means 100 days, 3-star. So I sent that proof over to Virgin, and they gave me a certain level on Virgin Voyages. Now, was it exactly the same perks that I got on Holland America? No. Same with MSC. You can send over your VIFP if that's the highest level you have, and MSC will status match it. But again, it may not be perk. It's just whatever perks you get on that. So what am I trying to say in a whole lot of words? Is it better to stick with one cruise line and rack up your points so you get perks? Or is it better to test all the cruise lines, taste and see and taste? That's a very difficult question to answer, because it depends on how much time and money you have, right? If you're retired, you want to check out all the cruise lines, cool. Let's say you're retired, right? You're like 65 and older. Your demographic is going to be more likely to fall toward Holland America Line or Celebrity. But if you go over to NCL, hey, you're going to go in the Haven. You're going to have a more exclusive ship within a ship experience. Kind of the same way with MSC and their yacht club. More exclusive, front of the line, you have a butler. And so it really depends on what you want. But going back to my question, do you want to rack up your points with one cruise line, or do you want to test them all out? It depends on you. I can tell you, being a reporter and being in the travel media and being a travel agent, I've been on MSC, I've been on NCL, I've been on Virgin Voyages, I've been on Royal Caribbean, I've been on Carnival, I've been on Celebrity, and I've enjoyed each and every one of them. And another question I get, hey Scott, what's your favorite cruise line? And that's a very difficult question to answer, because if it were just myself and my wife going on a cruise, hands down Holland America Line or Celebrity. Why? Fewer kids, 5-star, no kids hogging the hot tubs, no kids running down the hallways, no kids hitting each button in the elevator, fewer kids. Now, if you go on Carnival, all bets are off, right? The fun ships. I'll leave it at that. When you get on the adults about taking a vacation from being on vacation, by the kids in a hot tub, and you walk up to little Timmy, hey, hi, how old? I'm 8. Where's your mommy and daddy? Oh, mommy's getting a cellulite wrap in the spa, and daddy's rolling 7s in the casino. And that's what you're going to get. You may get that on NCL, you may get that on MSC when there's lots of kids on there. You're going to have kids, you're going to have teenagers. But if you're over 60, over 65, and you're winding down, you want a more restful, more mindful cruise experience, now you are talking about Holland America and Celebrity. If you want to go up to Ritz-Carlton Yacht Club, if you got the coin for that, that's cool. But with your loyalty level, that's the thing. You've built up all these points, and so you're going to go on the cruise line you like the most. Now, going back to what I was saying, yeah, Holland America or Celebrity if it was just my wife and I. Now, with my grandsons, we sailed on Carnival Liberty last year, and of course I was Platinum, and so I had my grandkids and my wife in my room, and so we were able to board early and have those benefits with them in my room. Now with MSC, we went on MSC this year, and we did the status match, and so they honored my VIFP level on MSC. Now, like I said earlier, did I get every single perk from Carnival over to MSC? No. And even like with Virgin Voyages, when I sailed on Scarlet Lady with my brother-in-law, did I get every? No, but with Virgin Voyages, total game changer. Free Wi-Fi, no tips, no gratuities. It was an amazing experience on Virgin Voyages, and look forward to sailing on them again. Thank you, Sir Richard. I tell him every time I do a video, thank you, Sir Richard Branson, for Virgin Voyages. Couples, singles, bachelorette party, bachelor party, just an amazing cruise line. So with loyalty levels, take a look at the description here on this YouTube video. It'll lay out the different ones. I'll give you like the top 3 because it's going to be a lot of information. But it's up to you. If you are loyal to one cruise line, Celebrity, Holland America, Carnival, great. But if you want to test something out, something different, like most people haven't sailed on MSC. Well, if you got a bunch of, I want to say miles, if you got a bunch of points on another cruise line, you definitely want to do the status match with MSC or with Virgin Voyages. If you have any questions, email me, slayer1961@gmail.com for your link to Gig Sky, 10% off, and special shout out to Fairfield Inn and Suites in Fort Lauderdale, the cruise port there. An amazing property. They're doing major renovations there, and I highly recommend it. Scott Lair, thecruisegenius.com. Like and subscribe.